Okay, everybody, so we're going to be doing some braided bracelets that we're going to be working on, and we're going to use our floss string. You know, some of you have like a whole bag of these floss strings that we use for stitching and embroidery, and we're going to go ahead and make some friendship bracelets. I think that's what they call them. But, you know, these little bracelets that we can use different strands. And basically, it is like a knotting technique. It's not necessarily a weaving technique. And so here, for our first project, we're going to do stripes. And so you can see right here that we have stripes. And these stripes are heading, they are stripes that are going they are basic left knots. So these stripes are left knots. And so they're going from the top, from the left down. And they're angled this way, left down. If you want to make stripes that are going the other way, then you would need to do the basic right knot. Okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we need to get some string, and you need to cut your string at 72 inches. Okay, that's 6 feet. So you're going to get your floss string and cut it at 72 inches, 6 feet. Then after you've done that, you're going to go ahead and fold it in half. You're going to fold it in half, and that means that now you're going to have 36 inches on both sides. So I've already selected, for this project, I've selected 3 colored strings, whereas for this small piece right here, I only used 2 strings. So remember, if I use 2 strings, orange and blue, and I fold it in half, I'm going to have 4 strands. If I select 3 strings and fold it in half, I'm going to have 6 strands. So here I have my 3 colors, light blue, lavender, and purple. And I'm going to first begin with an overhand knot. Okay, and I want to do it where I have like at least like a half an inch, not too big right here, not too big, like half an inch. So I'm going to go ahead, and the overhand knot, you just simply take it, go around your finger, just like this, and then pull it through the hole. And now with this part, you want to be, you know, you don't want to start pulling already because you want it to be just a half an inch. So this is about half an inch right there. And now I'm going to start like pushing my knot, you know, forward. I'm pushing it forward. So I've already got my half inch right there. I'm holding it, I'm pinching it, and now I'm going to just move this knot to the front here. Okay? And then I can pull tight. And there you go. I think that's a little too big, so I'm going to redo it again and make it a little bit smaller. And the reason why you don't want it to be too big is because you know, you're going to be tying that around your wrist, and you don't want a big loop here. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe adjust my knot because maybe it's too much. So here I am, I'm pulling it. So you see, I think that's a pretty good size right there. So now I'm just going to see if I can pinch it and then try to, you know, pull from the string here. Okay, much better. I like this. This is nicer. This is definitely like half an inch. I guess you could say it's about the size of your pinky, you know. All right, so we're ready, and we've done this part of the instructions. Now, next we want to go ahead and like secure this top piece, and you can do that either, you know, you can pin it with a safety pin on your jeans, or tape it down on the table, or like what I like to do is use a clipboard, just like this. So here's my clipboard, and I'm going to go ahead and clip it right here. I can clip it like this, right there, or I can clip it right on the other side of the knot, right there. I'm going to go ahead and just do it right there where the knot is, because I kind of want to be able to see, you know, how tight I'm making my knots right up there. All right, so the next thing I want to do is separate my colors. And I want to even them out. Now this string is very long, so you're going to have to try to go with it, separating your colors. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and separate my colors and get ready to do my knotting. I'm going to go ahead and do the basic left knot is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead, if I do a left knot, I'm just going to continue this on all strings, and I'm going to show you now, and I'm just going to keep doing it, and it's just going to create a knot, stripes that go like this. If I did a basic right knot, which is over here, then my stripes are going to go like this. You might say, does it matter? And it does, because there is a front and a back. So this is my left knot right here, okay? And if you can just take a look at it, it looks nice from this side, right? Upper left going down lower right, the left knot. If I turn it around, it's not the same on the back. It's different. It's very different on the back. So this is the face, and this would be the part that you put on your wrist right here, just like that. It would be like that. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and separate these, and then we can talk about how to begin your knots here. Yeah, and you want to be gentle separating them, because then they get all tied up back here. All right. So I'm going to separate them too by value. I'm going to do, my stripes are going to be, let me see, actually by color. I'm going to start off with lavender, light, then blue, then dark purple. And I'm going to continue that right here. Lavender again. Blue, and then purple. So here we go. We've got our strings separated here, right? And what you're going to notice is that, the nice thing is just it's a repeating knot. You don't change the variation, you just keep repeating it. So right in the beginning, you're going to take that left knot, the left strand, and you're going to go over, under, and through the hole. And you're going to repeat it again a second time, over, under, and through. And that's how you create your first knot. You can call it a bead if you want, a knot bead, but that will be your first knot right there. So it's 2 half knots, one after the other. So we're going to go over, under, through, and then we move to the next strand. So I'm going to start with my lavender, and I am going to go, and I'm going to work from left going to the right. And then I get the next string and I go left going to the right. So I'm always going from left to right, and my colors will change. So we start with lavender, okay, and I am going to, just like it says here, and let me see, I'm going to go ahead and change the camera so I can make the camera a little bit closer.